Hello, 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 everyone. Going live. My cat hit the button to stream a little early, so we'll get that going. Let me turn that light off. That is really bright. Or that'll work too. So let me get the links out there for everyone. And then we'll get started. Doop. Let's see. Doop. Doop. While I wait for people to come in, let me send it out on Twitter as well. Waiting on people to pop in. Let me close that. And we have Pan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Autumn. Hello to both of you. Today we're going to check out Traveler's Rest. This is not a demo. This is an early access title. You can play it on Steam right now. I think it's also on the Epic Game Shop, but I don't have Epic Games. So, hooray, hooray. Let me pop over. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. This is Traveler's Rest. We're looking at this game store. You start out like just running like a little tavern, and then you build it up into a full farm and an inn and all this kind of stuff. So if you read the come down here, craft, farm, build, and cook. In Traveler's Rest, you'll have to use all of the available tools to become the best tavern keeper in the realm. Create unique dishes and drinks to please your customers as you discover the world and its colorful characters. Take your establishment to the top in this exciting new adventure. Your tavern, your rules. Expand and manage your own fantasy tavern. Customize it with furniture and other decorative elements to improve your reputation. Do not stop until you have the tavern of your dreams. So this is a game I've actually played. It's a fun game. I enjoy it a lot. Um, remind me who this is? Isolated Games. So this is not the same people who are behind um, Graveyard Keeper, but it has a lot of similar feels to it to that one. So let's jump on over. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! We got lots of people in now. We got Pan, we got Autumn, we got the Jacket. We've got a whole crew of folks here. So let's check this game out. Okay, now that you should let me know that you guys can see it. Let me do this. Let me make sure I can see it here. Are you guys able to see it or is it just a black screen to you? There we go. Yeah, it does a black screen thing when I'm not physically in the game window, I guess. So let's play. How are you all doing tonight, by the way? Awesome. You had a good birthday dinner then. You get any good games for it, Autumn? All right, we're gonna start a new one. Yeah, you can pick male, female, and even just going back and forth between them creates different like character designs. So let's see. While I start making this character here, you guys let me know. Did you get any good games this time, Autumn? I know you. Oh, is it still black screen for you guys? Here, let me try something. Full screen and switch over. Is it still black screen for you guys? All right, it's good, awesome. Uh, early access, it's not really like something you unlock. You just for places like Steam, you basically just you can buy the game early and you play it like you can see down here in the bottom it's version 0.6.3.12. So it's not a one or the 1.0 release, it's not a fully released title yet. But if I were to go to like my Steam, um it's there. You can buy it. If we switch back over here to desktop where you guys can see the infinite recursive here, it's an early access game. You can still buy it though. And you can see it's a cheap game. It's 18 bucks US. So it's not expensive, but it's not on consoles yet, if it's going to be, because it's still in that early access. It's still not a completed game. So that's how it works. Is you just pick it up and you buy it. Gotta love these hairstyles. Buzzed head, woo! Okay, that looks more like from the front, it looks like it's a mullet. And I guess it kind of is, but it's like tied in the back. Yeah, I get that a lot too with the parents giving you like, or like family members giving you cards or clothes when you say, "Hey, I want e-cards." I kind of like this look. It's a little longer. It's not an undercut, but I do kind of like it. Here, let's change the hair color. There's no purple. That's the one thing I don't like. You have a very limited selection of like colors here. So we'll go with the red to go with my actual hair color. Oh, there's the hippie look. Fun. Got braids. What about you, Pan and Jacket? How are you guys doing today? I think this is the one I have for my normal playthrough. Yeah, we'll do the... Was that 14? Let's see here. I just tell them to give me money outright. They give cash usually. Then I use this to compensate my mom for letting me use her card for something. Well, that works for you. Let's see, trousers choices. We got the skirt, actual trousers, whatever the heck those are, like leggings, I guess. Other leggings, and the skirt. And we'll go with the skirt this time. Shirt options. 1, 3, 4, 1. I kind of like 1. Yeah, eyes 2 are fine. Yeah, well, parents tend not to listen. What's your current ARPG fixation there, Jacket? Uh, about 4. Having a good time now, Pan? Not all worn out and freaked out and everything from earlier? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. That's up to you, Autumn. If you want to sell them or not. You know, I mean, shoes are shoes. They don't last a long time anyways, so we're gonna be Sleep Incarnate, Traveler's Rest. Let's distinguish this from my character and call it the Sleepin' Slop. Yeah, or you can sell them. Whatever makes you happy. But here we go. We'll activate the tutorial. Yeah, to just kind of show you guys how this game works. I've played it already. It's a fun game. I enjoy this. So welcome to Traveler's Rest. The game is currently in early access, which means it's still being developed based on your feedback. If you enjoy your time, please consider leaving a review to support this indie project. Thank you. So early access is basically like being in as a beta tester and all that, but you buy the game in advance at the same time. Use the WASD to move, left shift to run, B to enter and exit decoration mode. So we can do this. Left shift to run, B to enter decoration mode. While in decoration mode, you can place items. To select an object, move the cursor over it and press the left mouse button or E. Try selecting table. Move it with the mouse and press E to place it. Place benches on either side. Yep, you can rotate them by pressing R, although with these you don't need to do that because they automatically do that. Expect their tables to be well lit in the evenings by placing the candle on the table. Boop. Exit decoration mode. Get close to the book. Okay, so exit decoration mode. Closer to the book over here. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that, Autumn. Storing food here will add it to your bar stock. While your bar isn't stocked, you will serve gruel. Gruel only rewards a small amount of money and reputation. Press space to continue. So yeah, we don't want to do gruel. Press O to open your tavern and serve some gruel. Remember to exit decoration mode. Well, we're not in decoration mode. You have a guest. Press a quest. Press H to view it. So there's my quest. Serve customers. Gets me individual table and some stools and more candles. Do the patrons get drunk? Sort of. You can get angry patrons that'll like throw a fit and all that, and you have to calm them down or chase them out. But I haven't seen them like sloshed, like falling over drunk kind of thing. We're about to see like the kind of the main I'm blanking on the word. Uh the main rhythm, I guess you'll say, of the game. And as we like get done with this like tutorial section and we build up and build up and build up and we go out. So like as you can see, it's still just a small little tavern here. Like we have it upstairs here that we can kind of look at, but it's not really built to be the inn yet. And back here we've got this stuff here, so serve. Doop, doop, doop. And serve. All right, close up the tavern so you can place your new items. Call last orders by pressing O. And then I can come in here and... Well, yeah, okay, so we gotta wait till it's done. You lose, like, your social security? Are you talking, like... Not that I've seen yet. They do talk about stuff, and they'll talk about, like, different things, but I haven't seen any, like, the belligerent singing. Set up table using your new items. Enter decoration mode. So we're gonna do this. They want me to put them there. Rotate. All right. Now we're open for business again. We're gonna serve more stuff. Yeah, it's not so much that you lose it, is it's based on how much you make. But yeah, there's a lot of issues with how disabled people are, treated. Like I have a job and but I have this is like VA disability, not like social security disability. So there's like, I don't have those restrictions. Ooh, we got 2 buckets and 20 things of porridge. Now you can serve porridge and water. Press E near the book and add the porridge to your stock inventory. So we can come over here and like put the porridge in. Customers can also order drinks. Drinks to be served in the tavern are stored in drink dispensers. The taps can only be filled with carbonated drinks like beer, while the kegs can be filled with any drink. If you don't have any beverages available, customers will just ask you for water. In order to serve it, the water must be stored in one of your drink dispensers. Approach the keg, press Q, and refill the dispenser with a bucket of water. This is new. This is a new thing, the water thing, since the last time I played. Table has become dirty. Press and hold E next to the table to clean it. So yeah, that's where your cycle is going to be like. Customers ask for a glass of water. Approach the keg and press and hold E to pour a glass of water. Then approach the customer and press E to serve them. Okay, let me come over here. Oh, you're asking for water. Now the drink has been added to your tray, you'll be able to see drinks on your tray above the action bar. Okay, so this is a new thing since the last time I played. Like having the whole serving drinks thing, so right side of the bar. When a customer orders from their table, an indicator appears and this will open up as you move closer to it. You'll see seeing orders. You can also drop off and pick up drinks at the beverage table, which will be very useful when there are multiple people working at the tavern, whether they're your friends or your employees. Serve you. Serve that. Yeah, this table's getting really nasty, so you just kind of come over here and you clean it. I don't know how I put that there, but okay. Serving the water, serving the porridge. Let's see my encyclopedia here. Tavern service. Beverage table, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot that's wrong in the USA. I've actually considered making a second channel to discuss like the politics and all that, because like, for example, I've made no illusions. I'm transgender, and trans people in especially in the US, but across the world as a whole, are undergoing a genocide right now. We're like it's not the physical genocide like most people think, like the camps and the gas chambers and all that of like the Holocaust. The man who coined the term genocide after the Holocaust, who was a survivor of it, just broke it down as like there's two different types. There's a cultural genocide and a physical genocide, and the cultural precedes the physical. And that's what we're going through right now. Like we're at stage 8 of 10 for the trans community in the US. So the US sucks for people in general. That is, if you're not a wealthy white cis het able-bodied man, the US sucks for you. Okay, so I have to press E at the thing. Ooh, I got a copper axe. So this is how I'm getting these now. But yeah, there's a lot wrong with the US. Okay, close the tavern. Well, first, we'll serve this person who wants a water. And now we'll oh. Eventually we'll like have a magic broom we can do to or mop to clean up in here. But like as they leave, they'll make a mess in here. All right, they're all leaving. So now we can come out here, we can chop down the trees. Get wood and sprouts and all that. So, it's just a nice little routine, You build up your routine, have your times a day that you're going to want to be focusing on doing all the chores outside, and other times that you're going to be wanting to do the taking care of people. I like this update. There's a lot of new things in this update since I last played a couple months ago. And I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this game too. Ooh, we got a copper scythe and a sawmill. Excellent. You've obtained your first work area, the sawmill. Build it outside the cavern using decoration mode. Select the copper sickle and press F to clear the weeds. Remember that you won't be able to use it in decoration mode if decoration mode is enabled. After building the sawmill, exit decoration mode, get close to it, and press E to open its crafting menu. Let's see. Me. Yonk. Yonk. Yeah, like we could absolutely do like political rants about what's wrong with the US and the UK and all kinds of the dominant Western countries. And of course we could also go on to any other country, but speaking for the countries that we live in. I like this game, I really do. So it's a nice chill game. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper as you go. It's not like I love Stardew Valley, but it's not the terribly deepest. Like you don't you get new things you can make and all that, but it doesn't have like great progression. This one has a huge progression system. That's one of the things I love about it. And don't get me wrong, I love Stardew Valley. Where do you sleep? You have your own bed in the back. Yeah, like I said, Jacket, you're absolutely right. The world just sucks for almost everyone. If you are not in like within America or Europe, you're not a wealthy white cis het man. It sucks to be you. Able-bodied, etc. It sucks to be you. In other places, it's whatever the dominant race there is, ethnicity, and even like race itself is a social construct. Like, yes, there's the whole melanin levels, but like for the longest time, like here in America, Irish people weren't considered to be white. Jews are not considered to be white, and then you have and then it's like, oh well, we're getting all these other people, so now we're gonna make them white so we can like increase the numbers of like what is white people. Each crafter has a list of recipes. These show the required ingredients, fuel, and time. Click the recipe to begin and name begin crafting. So we need wooden planks. Each recipe takes time to craft. Once the timer is full, move closer and press E to collect the items. So we'll make a bunch of wooden planks. And then we leave, and it just does it on its own. And while it does that, we can come up here and keep, like, cutting weeds, getting plant fiber. We can also fill our bucket with the water. Yeah. Alien species. Actually, I think what may end up happening if there's an anime, like if you're familiar with the Gundam series of anime, they had a single like sub-series, the Gundam Wing, where they find like full world peace there, built around like like the whole world comes together as a single world nation to fight the space colonies, and then it's like, okay, we're gonna do this to actually have peace between them all. Get the copper pick. Now you can pick to mine loads and get metals and minerals. So again, inventory. I don't know that I would say that I've burnt out on Stardew, but I've definitely there's definitely times where I'm like, okay, I'm tired of it and I need to move on. And then there's other times that I come back and I just like hyper fixate on it. All right. Smelter, stump with axe, and smelter. You've obtained the smelter and the anvil. When you build the smelter, a new working area dedicated to metals will be created. This area cannot overlap any other working area. Some objects can only be placed in a certain working area. The anvil can only be placed in the metalwork area. So we're gonna overlap those that way, and then anvil's gonna go over here. That goes there. Craft 10 iron anvils using the smelter and the anvil. Okay, so boop. Fuel. Let's go find coal. Birthday cake for breakfast. There's a old skit about that unfortunately, because it was Bill Cosby, doesn't hold up as well anymore. But it was basically, cake has everything you need for breakfast. It's got, flour, eggs, sugar. Got the fuel. Do. I haven't had a birthday cake yet this year. If I were to make my own, it would be Dark Forest, or Black Forest as it's sometimes called, which is basically 2 chocolate cakes with like cherry preserves in between them. I do like pie, but as a member of the Ace community, it's like, yeah, I kind of obligated to love cake as well. Although we do have Aces who don't like cake or garlic bread. There we go. All our medals are done. Oh, I gotta put fuel in there. Let me go see if I can find more coal somewhere. Nope. Yeah, eventually, like, we can wander off down there and find other stuff, but I'm not. Early on, you're like, yeah, let's clear this space up and clean it up. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Then, pie cake already exists, according to Pinkie Pie. Yeah, I've heard about like cats like being nominated as mayors of towns, and people like, yeah, okay, whatever. What? Yes. Are you not familiar with My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? There's the whole, I wonder what it's going to be. A pie eating contest? A cake eating contest? A pie cake eating contest? I think it's one of the Equestria Girls movies. Friendship games. Oh, no, 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 no. This isn't the forest. This is our land. The forest is up north. Get some firewood in there. Make some wooden poles. Like, eventually we get the stuff like we want to make a blacksmith table and kegs and so on. Yep. Yeah, while everything's doing its thing over here, you can see it's working. Oh, my tavern has become cold. Yep, because I'm not in there. At 7 o'clock at night, your tavern becomes cold, so you have to put firewood in there to keep it at the perfect temperature. So while those are doing their thing, oh, I forgot to close apparently. I didn't realize I was did I not light this? Yeah, I did not. There we go. Yeah, it says I can put it down there, but it's not letting me put it down. I love the Equestria Girls movies as a whole. My floor's not getting dirty though. That's interesting. That's a different change from before. Used to be they'd be making a mess all over the floor, and I'd have to go around with the mop and cleaning up the floor as well. And then you'd eventually be able to make a. Yeah, they're all unhappy with me because of how long they were here. Because I didn't realize we were still open, or that I'd opened up. Make sure to give this person their drink, and then we will last call. I love the Equestria Girls movies. I love Friendship is Magic. Like I actually enjoyed it. I think it was second generation My Little Pony a little bit as a kid. Yeah, our reputation's not doing great because of my screw up there. But we can put out the fire. And then back here we have our bedroom. We can open this up here to put like, okay, let's put my seedlings in there and so on. Oh, you have cerebral palsy? My first girlfriend had cerebral palsy as well. This is your bedroom. Sleep in your bed to save the game. If you stay up too late, you will pass out. Sleep? Yes. Traveler's rest. You can make your bed. Yes, my tavern was cold. All right. Before opening your tavern, consider stocking up for the day. You'll need more logs for crafting in the fireplace. Visit the post box outside your tavern to order more supplies. Oh, and it's raining out. So you have here like your thing. You can hire staff eventually as you get your tavern reputation up. Calendar where important events will be noted. Like, okay, this is stuff going on. Eventually, you'll be able to take orders from other people. Available orders, current orders. Like, that's the bulletin board kind of thing. But here's this. I can order. So, like, if I didn't want it to have just the anvil, like, to make a new one, you get things to increase the comfort of your of the people in there. Let me see. How much money do I have? 41. Okay. What I want. Eh. I have stuff. Collect. We got a workbench crafted in the sawmill. And those. Craft a small table. Let's see. I need wooden poles. While that does its thing, we'll come out here, we'll get our things. And see, you get, it's like, this is your rhythm, you're like, your, I'm still blanking on what the freaking right word for that would be. The, kind of sequence of what you do. Well, I mean, untreated disabilities tend to get worse too. If you're not being treated for by someone who knows what they're, it can get worse. And if you're not like being educated on things you can do to try and make it not as bad. Cat, you're a jerk and you're in the way. Quit blocking the screen. I don't believe there's a demo of it. It's not like I said, it's not a fully out game right now. It's an early access, so you can pick it up for like $20. Cat, I got the cat right there. He's like right now behind the laptop, but he keeps walking back and forth over here in front of me. That's why you keep hearing me cussing at him. Well, not cussing, but you know what I mean. This jerk right here. Come here. Everyone wants to see you, jerk butt. But let me see here. Well, let me pop over in here. Yeah, there's no. I don't see a demo like that you can download. Um, here. So it's just like watch people play it on YouTube or um yeah, he blends in with a lot of my wardrobe. It's one of the things about being a goth and having a black cat. You know, because we had white cats, they'd get their hair everywhere. Kid. Oh, sorry, I bumped my mic. There, the kitty. Right there. And I can flip him like this. And he's just gonna be like, okay, whatever. He's a bit of a jerk. But he's a lovable jerk. Can I put you down and let you, so I can play my game again now, kid? No? Yes. There you go. Go on. We're gonna get back to the game. Yeah, goof. Alright. Oh. Oh, don't tell me your mom doesn't believe doctors. Is she like anti-vax and all that too? I mean, painkillers could simply just be like, hey, get some Tylenol. Craft a small table using the workbench. Yep, it's doing its thing. Hmm. Eventually, we learn how to craft. Let's see. Yeah, small chests, which we can put in here to put stuff in. He's a sweetie. He's a jerk, but he's a sweetie. You know, he is the very epitome of a cat. You know, he likes to start all kinds of stuff. What order got delivered? I didn't order anything. Okay, well, yeah, this out here isn't actually the forest. This is just like our local area. Up north is where the actual forest is, and then down to the south you'll have a route that goes to like there's a local farm and ranch, and near that is beyond that is like this old busted down farmhouse which has a I think it's a golem that sells like interesting stuff, kind of like the dwarf from Stardew. All right, small table using the workbench. And we got paper coasters that add comfort to the place. You can now unlock your crafting room. When you're ready, close up and head to the northern side of the tavern. All right. I'm gonna need two small benches. I'm gonna need more wooden planks. So what it's talking about here is come in here, unlock the crafting room. Yes, we have just barely enough silver for it. Got barley and 5 buckets of water. This is your crafting room. Let's make some porridge. Open up. Uh, there's my porridge. Not enough fuel. Oh, I haven't put fuel in there. There we go. Now we can make porridge. Some recipes can be modified. This allows extra ingredients to be added. Some recipes have mandatory modifiers. Modifier requirement. Porridge requires grain. Try dragging the barley from your inventory into one of the slots. This will create barley porridge. Yep. Ah. There we go. Wait for your porridge to cook. It will only take a few seconds. Oh, he wanted you on steroids? I'd still be like, whatever. Listen to the doctor. Malting machine. Obtain malts from your cereals. Okay. Brew some beer. Place the malting machine from your inventory and start crafting malted barley. Mm. Malting takes a while. You can reopen your tavern and serve porridge while you wait. I can also come down here. Plant these down here. Oh. Rotating it doesn't do anything. And those just add to the comfort of the place, the comfort level. Can I make one of those? Yes. All right, let me do this. Need more iron nails. Yeah. Parents get iffy about things a lot of the time. Ooh, candelabra and 3 candles. Perfect. And then these things here, are getting for our thing. So we've got the little quest calendar. Buy a wall calendar. We're not doing that anytime soon. Um, Eh. We gotta get our tavern reputation up first, which is currently 0. We need chickens. Oh, we do. We absolutely later get um access to like raising animals and stuff like that. Or do you mean you need chickens in real life? Because my aunt actually has chickens of her own. Alright, let's see what we can do with what we got. Oh, it only holds 30 at a time. Okay, well. Yeah, I don't know if they've got pets put in yet. Like there weren't last time I played that I saw, but that doesn't mean that they haven't been added in. Because like the water thing in the back, that's new. That wasn't there the last time I played either. Um, let's see what we got going on here. Malted barley's ready. Boom. So now we have a brewing barrel, some bitter hops, and some more buckets with water. Uh, oh, okay, I'm gonna need more freaking firewood. You guys got quiet in there, Pan and Jacket. You guys falling asleep on us? It's been mostly just me and Autumn back and forth now. Or are you guys just really enjoying the mellowness of the game? We get some firewood made. Yeah, you said you were playing an ARPG. Which ARPG was it? I didn't catch that. Oh, I know you dig the mellow there, Pan. Down all the trees. It's got a nice chill game to it. It's like something cats need their own service cat. Ooh, Tales series. I haven't played Arise yet. I have it, but I have not played it. So don't spoil anything on it. But I love the Tales series. I'm glad that we got the definitive edition of Vesperia finally in the West. And even more so that I can play it on my Switch on the go. My only complaint is that they didn't get all the same voice actors back for things. And it's very noticeable because a lot of the characters, like the voice actors who are not the originals, kind of only got the level of direction of pretend to be, like the guy who's doing Yuri got the do your best Troy Baker impersonation kind of direction, and that's about it. He doesn't have as much depth to him as, Troy Baker's version of Yuri did. All right. Oh yeah, no, that is typical for the Tales series. They are always been action based. And I love that about them. All right. Now we'll put that in there and make a mild wart. And while that's doing its thing, let's open up. Ooh, old doormat. Oh, here we go. Where's the rowdy customer? Calm them down. Oh no, the customer's become a nuisance. They'll annoy everyone around them. Hit them with your mop though, and kick them out of your tavern. Oh, here we go. Serve, 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 serve. Ease drinks is watered down. Calm down. Okay, okay, I'll pipe down. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a traveler. Oh, it's after 7. We gotta open up. Light the fire. And later on, you can hire, like, as you get the tavern's reputation up, you can hire people to do the work for you. You can use your mop to have like a magic mop, get a magic mop to help clean up the floors, because they'll like leave stuff on the just trash on the floors unless they got rid of that feature. I heard the owner of this place is a cultist. Get you a cup of water, clean your table. So it's interesting that they got added the water thing. Like, it's similar to the drinks one, but they would come up to the bar for it. Not like, hey, I demand a water here. They'd come up to the bar, and you would have your taps that you would put your kegs on. But you can see like you're getting more and more in here. Place needs cleaning up. Ooh, there we go. Got a new reputation milestone. Rewards, brewing tech tree. Press T to open. Serve you. Calm you down. Smack them around when they start getting out of hand. Ease drinks is watered down. They're literally water. All right, make that our last call. Let's see. That exchange reminded me of a line in Arise that's just shut up, shutting. Oh, there we go. One of your customers has dirtied the floor. Clean the floor by selecting the mop and pressing F close to the stain. There we go. Or it's actually E. Like eventually we get the ability to like craft a or buy a magic mop that goes around and does it for us. So all we need our mop for is smacking customers. Now the last stage, fermentation. Place the fermentation tank and create some mild ale. And we're going to put fuel in this thing too. A hoppy bitter ale. Yep. You miss Aikatsu? Or the anime band has been forgotten. Oh, hey, we have a fourth person. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Say hi in the chat with us. All right, we got first beers. View the tech recipes. Experiment with new ingredients to create your own perfect brews. Alcoholic beverages need to be aged before they can be sold. To do this, go to the tavern's cellar. Oh, this is new. Ages drinks, just add them to your aging barrels and let time pass. As time passes, the drinks will level up and increase in price, up to the maximum level of Grand Reserve. Approach the aging keg and press the Q key to open menu and place the beers inside. Drinks can be aged for several days, but they only need 1 day before they can be served. Wait until the beer is ready by working at the tavern or sleeping so time passes faster. Okay. Yeah, that's a new change because they used to come in like just a keg that you would hook up to your taps. Oh, there we go. We got a cat. Oh, I gotta get the black one. Oh, we are gonna name this one after the jerk who always wants to be in on frame with us. Cat has wandered into your tavern. I guess it lives there now. You can buy a bed and a water bowl to keep it happy. So let's come out here and buy, let's see, miscellaneous cat bowl and cat bed. Oh, I can't afford both. Now we have access to the tech trees here, which we can use the skill points for. Skill points are split into physical, nature, which is supposed to be green there, and mental, blue. So like mild ale I can do, and if I wanted to upgrade like loggers, pills. You know, I get the building one at reputation 2. Social and magic still aren't there yet. I was cooking on this last time, or maybe that's under building now. But they're like the last time I did one, there was like a cooking one where you learned like bread and stuff like that. So there's definitely been some changes to this since I last played. And no, I don't know anything about Aikatsu Friends at Autumn. I know you love it, but I've one. But yeah, you get the loop, the just your kind of typical daily loop. You come out here, you do your mining while you're brewing or whatever, or have food cooking, and then you go inside and blah blah blah. Speaking of food, let's go make some more porridge. So we don't have to do gruel. The cat to love you. Yeah, the last version I played, like there was a space over here on this side here that I could put the cat bed in. Like, can I? No, I can't. Okay, so we'll take a look at my other playthrough after this day is done in game to kind of see if it's changed everything in there or what's going on with that. I might have to start a new playthrough for just me. All right, got those doing their thing. I like to put the cat bed back in the bedroom where I live. Perfect. You just got the chill going on everyone else. We'll open a little early, get the lunch crowd in here. Can you get married? I don't know yet. We're still in early access, so there are features that haven't been implemented in the game yet. Ooh, just got an awesome fish, huh? Always good to catch like harder stuff and challenges. Oi, you. Calm down. Or get out. So yeah, you get the loop in here, you get the thing. And the loop can kind of be a pain until you really get kind of the hang of it. The getting water thing is throwing me off. Can I just come over here and do it this way? Nope, I have to have it on a thing. Like with the beer one, I could like pull them from the tap and leave just one drink in the tap and serve them that way. And that'll be the last call. You know this place is a tavern, not a bar, right? Yeah, they're telling you that you need to clean up the place. So this has added a lot of challenge. Just adding the water thing has added in a lot of challenge to the thing. And I like it. What do you mean by midnight there, Autumn? Let's see. Wait. Let me read this here. Also, just congrats again on the fish there, Jacket. Let's see what Pan had to say. I think I really like the roundedness of the game art. The boldness of the outlines brings out a certain crispness that is eye-catching. Yeah, I love this game. It's a beautiful game, and we lost someone. I don't know who. I don't have a thing over here that lets me see who it is. Um, I love it. It's a fun game, and just the addition of the glass of water thing is a mechanic that's like, oh, okay, that's adding a whole new dynamic to things that I didn't have before. Let's see, we need a cat bowl and wall calendar. Uh, wall calendar. Oh, yeah, we're not buying that anytime soon. Orders. This is like the bulletin board kind of thing in other games. What do I have that I need to do stuff with? Like barley. Eventually we get like stuff that we can like farm outside. So like I can come out here and clear this space over here into like farmland and grow my own barley and my own whatever. Yeah, it's just a nice chill game. And like as you get better at it and build it up better, like you get the magic. Um Let me see, is it in here somewhere? I do need to order a cat bowl. Um Mop. No. You get a magical mop that you can do later on. Like I said, that does stuff. Welcome back, whichever one of you dropped off. All right, so we have all of this going on. It's 4 o'clock. We'll open up again. We're open, but no one's here. And so like you can see, there's kind of like no point in being open middle of the day sometimes. Wow, I just got in here. These drinks is watered down. That's because it's water. Yeah, you can see it gets really hectic in here. And so like you get the magic broom that helps things, and eventually you can hire people to work the bar for you or be a bouncer to kick people out. I don't know what's with the drinks table thing here. It's not working for me any. Like it says I can hit my E button to put it there. Can you believe the service in here? And you can see like the levels of dirtiness of the tables. Gotta love it. Yeah, I'm out of here. Bit of a mess in here. Can you believe the service in here? Yes, I can. Clean the worst table. Worst table. You gotta get back behind the bar to serve them. And so as you get like new upgrades here, you can like build up your speed for doing like drawing drinks and whatnot. I'll make this the last call. Oh. She was a fine, fine girl, me pig Stella was. Reputation reward level 2, carpentry tree. So we go into the tree here. We have the building tree. Let's get you better benches and stools and all that. You're playing Avatar World by Pazu way better than Loca Boca. I haven't been playing Avatar World, so I don't know what that is. Magic coming soon, social coming soon, brewing. Yeah, they've changed a lot. Recipe book. Yeah, like there was a whole tree for learning recipes. Like you'd learn how to make bread and burgers and stuff like that. Different like teas and drinks. I'm curious if I go switch over to my other playthrough at the end of this day, in-game day, what everything's the changes will be look like. We got. Did we not order a cat water bowl thing? I thought we had. What's up, cat? Go to sleep for the night. All right, let me go back to title screen here. Yes. Let's load my other playthrough and see what's changed there. Oh, I get to call it the sleep and slop there too. See how drastically it's changed my things around. Yeah, the new crop system, way of acquiring recipes, weather phenomena, much more. Okay. Many crops are now seasonal. Soil must be watered every 3 days. Fruit tree sprouts can now be planted in normal terrain, won't require watering, or they will die in seasons when they haven't been harvested. You'll obtain recipe fragments when you level up, which can be exchanged for new recipes. A mysterious temple. A lot of new content. 32 types of crops, over 100 recipes, 2 new areas. Features that from 1 on, you go to sleep, the game will save automatically. Enjoy the new update. That's a big update. Like you can see, I've got my upgraded kitchen back there. Yeah, see? My bar over here is a little bit different. I got that over here. And you can see things have been rearranged a bit, but there's like my magic broom. And then you come in here, the things, and yeah, it's changed around some like trees. Like I got my building stuff. Oh, they've changed them from kegs to those. Okay. So yeah, there's been a lot of changes since the last time I played. Interesting. Hello, hello, hello. Whoever the fourth one of you is, please feel free to join in on the conversation. If not, enjoy the gameplay. All right, but now we're back in here. We gotta get things going for our day. Our 20 beers should be aged enough over here. Oh, still unaged. Still needs a little time. Oh, there we go. And we got our copper shovel. It's time to farm. The first thing you'll have to do is clear the grass of an area of land with shovel. Do this, like the shovel, yada yada yada. Don't be in decoration mode. Alright, now we get the cat bowl. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Heal the soil. And you can see you're already just getting lots and lots of new things added constantly here. All the tools. Let's see. Getting it all going on. So grow over time in 3 stages. Once fully grown, you can harvest them with your sickle. And different crops will make better, like if I keep serving porridge, it'll make better porridge. Like versus the barley versus rye versus whatever. Same thing with your various drinks. Okay, let's see what we got going on out here. Okay, we need to make some of these things. Oh, yeah, I'll probably not go for a full 4 hours tonight. I might start these an hour earlier next week. Because I'm already getting tired. I can feel it. Like, and I haven't had caffeine, a little since this morning. And I want to go to bed probably around 8, 9 o'clock my time. Yep. You're about ready to go to bed there too, huh, Pan? Yeah, it's getting late when you have to be up at 5 in the morning. Like I woke up at like 4:30 this morning. I didn't want to get up that early, but I'm still used to being up middle of the night kind of thing. So I have today and tomorrow to kind of get adjusted to a day shift cycle so I can, you know, be awake for work on Wednesday. I really hope that we can get rid of the rotating shifts one of these days, but not anytime soon. Mm. Chopping down the woods. Yeah, I have trouble sleeping at night too. I have to take meds for it, so like I wake up and toss and turn throughout the night. Once I'm up, I'm actually up. Let me see. Collect some of those. Let's make some. I need wooden planks and iron nails. Okay. I'm gonna make some chests in here so that they can draw from those, and I'll help clear out some of my space. Oh, not enough fuel. Okay, well. You guys have a sleep call channel between you and your partner? Like, is that I'm gonna call you and just talk to you until we fall asleep kind of thing? Yeah, I miss my partner too. If we're going to get into that, my partner lives in Georgia, and Georgia's not exactly a safe state right now for the trans community. But I am going to go visit them in April. So there's definitely going to be one week in April that like I may or may not stream when I go visit them. If I do, it'll definitely be um lower quality. Yeah, you can't do it like go this way. Like the road this way is blocked off, like, but you can explore to the north and south. So like if I want to explore up towards the forest, the actual forest. Ooh, hey, there's a whole thing over here I didn't know about. But like I can come up here and explore. And you got like the camp up here, and you can find oh, I guess they've made the seasonal fruit thing because some of these trees up here will have fruit on them you can shake off, or like yellowfoot, like mushrooms and stuff you can find and collect to add to your stuff. Wild herbs. So yeah, you can come up here and collect things. Oh, the cave has been added in. Neat. I don't know what all this is, but I'm fascinated. Read. Raise your glasses, custodians of ancient legacy, for knowledge recorded will never fade for memory. Okay. I still don't know what the heck this is. Oh, it's not about like who's accepting of what whatever where, Autumn. It's legal like protections and stuff. There's a lot of legal stuff going on that is screwing over people, you know. Like even in Arizona where I live, you've got the legislature trying to do stuff that delegitimizes, trans identities. Oh, this is the same cave. Okay. This is the same cave where I was just a minute ago. Well, it's not just Georgia. I mean, like I said, I'm in Arizona. They're the this it's not necessarily any individual state. Like most states across the country are turning against, you know, minority groups, especially the trans community, because it's, you know, the way that certain groups of politicians and the like can stay in power. All right, now let's put all of the metal into that one. There's my cat bowl finally. Acacia, elm, and oak. Nice. We got all these cooking ingredients here that we can do stuff with. You feel bad for IVF? Oh, geez. Don't get me started on the Alabama IVF ruling and how stupid it is. Do you want to explain that statement there, Autumn? I'm not familiar with any parents anywhere who've ever forced their kids to be trans, as you put it. Yeah, we'll let it keep doing its thing. Light the fire. Open for business. Yeah, Autumn, I think you need to walk back that statement there and maybe give you a little education because the trans community doesn't make anybody be trans. People are trans and we support their right to be that. Cleanliness has fallen down. Okay. Okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No child of 6 or 7 years is forced on hormones. There is nothing like that. Let me just get this straight out of the way. There's no evidence of anything like that ever happening. What happens is a child who says, I am trans, is going through what's called social transition. They're allowed to change what they dress, change what their name is, like both how they're referred to, etc. Once they reach puberty, they're expected to go at least a little while, I think it's a year, on their normal natural puberty cycle, and then they can go onto puberty blockers, which is also something that is done for children who start puberty at ages of like 6 and 7 years old. Not even having to be trans, they're just precocious puberty. After 5 years on puberty blockers, if the child still identifies as trans, then they have the option of going onto actual cross-sex hormones. And on top of that, like the whole thing about surgeries happening to children. No. 6 and 7-year-old kids do not go through like any kind of like medical transition. 6 and 7 years old. If they want to, if they identify as trans, have the option to do what's called social transition. If there is actual people who are forcing it on kids, they are an extreme minority of a minority of a minority. Okay, trans people make up roughly 1% of the population. If you include like non-binary and other stuff like that, it's a little higher rated. But we are still an extreme minority. And we know what it's like to have something forced on us. So we don't force it on others. If anything, what a trans parents do is they might say, hey, we're not going to force a gender on our child. We're going to let our child decide for themselves. So until the child is old enough to speak for themselves and say, I'm a boy, I'm a girl, I'm whatever, the trans parent will treat them non-binary ways. You know, they'll treat them whatever the kid wants. Whether the kid is assigned male or female at birth, if that kid loves dresses and playing princess, all for it. If that kid loves trucks and dinosaurs, all for it. Trans parents are, you know, who have lived through being forced into a gender. I have never heard of an example of, yes, I'm going to force anything on my kid. It's always, I'm going to give my kid the options and wait until they tell me who they are. So unless you have like something like evidence, proof of like children at 6, 7 years old being forced into transition from a reliable source, not, you know, extreme right-wing media who says that we're mutilating the children's genitals with that, because no cross-gender surgeries happen under 18. What news did you hear it from? Was it Fox? Was it Newsmax? Was it the Daily Wire? Because these are all extreme, like, Fox is less extremist, right? But they are still right-wing leaning. Let's go outside here. It's not that you made me mad, Autumn. It's that you are spreading disinformation. I mean, if it is actual true news, I need link a news article on it or something like that that I can look at. But it's also a matter of where is the credible news coming from? You know, because like I said, we're in the height of a genocide right now. We are literally one stage away. In fact, you know what? Let me pull something up over here. All right, so we're going to pull this up here. This is a nice little diagram here of what is known as the 10 stages of genocide put together by the founder of this organization here, Genocide Watch. Each of these stages is something that goes on, and they go through this order. Right now in the US, we have gone through all these various stages: classification, civilization, discrimination, dehumanization, organization, polarization, preparation, and persecution. We are at persecution now. Actual physical extermination doesn't happen until stage 9, and then stage 10 is denial. These are the 10 stages of genocide. We're at stage 8. So these are things like classification. These are basically the differences aren't respected. The division of us and them. You know, discrimination, civilization. Here we are at persecution. This is the step we're at. Victims are identified because of their ethnicity or religion, and death lists are drawn up. People are sometimes segregated in the ghettos, deported or starved, and property is often expropriated. Genocidal massacres begin. We have death lists being drawn up, or what could potentially be death lists. We have state AGs requesting, lists of all the transgender people in their state from, their local DMV, or from people from that state who go out of state to get their trans health, their gender affirming care. They're suing those hospitals in those states for lists of those patients, or so on. And big massacres, think of things like the Pulse nightclub. We are struggling here, and so what you find, you have to make sure you pay attention to what the source of the news is, because a the source is not always good. Nightpan. And Jacket, that's yeah, Fox. Fox is the fact that you got that from Fox News. That tells me all I need to know. It's not that you need to stop watching the news, it's you need to take what you read on the news with a grain of salt, or what you see on the news, and find better sources. Fox News is a deeply politically charged right wing thing, and they get their money off of fear and hatred and driving people to these kinds of acts. That's what it's about. It's always about fear and hatred as a means of gaining power and wealth. Hitler did it with the Jews in the 1930s, and to a lesser extent, like we always talk about the Jews, but the Nazis did it to gay people, they did it to trans people, they did it to political rivals. And the way that dictators find power is by getting control of these kinds of things. So you have extremist news organizations like Fox and Newsmax and all these others that are helping the Trumps of the world get into power. And, you know, yeah, trans people are targeted. I'm not saying that, like, Jacket has got the situation of there of, you know, seeing the one person where the mother was forcing the son to wear dresses and paint nails and stuff at like 6. And even that, I would take with a grain of salt. It may have been that the child, the quote unquote son, was trans femme, identified, said, "Hey, mom, I feel like I'm a girl." Mom was okay for it and was like supporting it. And then dad was like, "No, this crazy bitch is making my kid, trying to force my kid to be trans." And that is a thing that we see a lot, like with a lot of these legislations of, you know, if one parent is supportive of trans kids and the other is not, and they're trying to do a custody battle, the parent who is not supportive of the trans kid is going to get the priority in a lot of these states automatically because they're labeling being trans as child abuse. So I'm not saying it has never happened. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened, but double check when you hear that kind of stuff because the trans community is sadly, like I said, people are trying to kill us. I had a few weeks ago people from the NIFB come to my door while I was sleeping. And if you don't know, the NIFB is a massive hate church, or series of hate churches, rather. And yeah, it was nuts. Look into Steven Anderson. The man was banned from like 32 countries. And his church is right here, not far from where I live. Anyways, let's get back to the game, shall we? Trying to be chill here. We don't want the angry topics. The cat's always behind me. He's actually up above the desk right now. And I got another one down here. Okay, I'm going to have to, like, with that comment there about the when your uncle came out gay. Oh, okay, came out gay. Okay, never mind. I misread that. I thought it was like, I missed the gay part. It was like when your uncle came out. It's because of the girlfriend. Yeah, I'm not going to say that there aren't terrible trans people out there. I mean, look at Blair White, look at um, Buck Angel, who's absolute human trash. Look at Caitlyn Jenner. But these are people who are often, what are called pick-me's in current parlance. Throw their own community under the bus to try to be, you know, avoid the lepers eating their faces kind of thing. The lepers eating faces parties. Um, see, wall calendar, wall calendar, wall calendar. There we go. Buy it. Stone Workshop. Yay. I have no freaking clue where I'm going to put it. Yeah, it's not going to fit over here. Place the new objects to do it in decoration mode. Yeah. I do need to play Stray. I've got it on my PlayStation. I don't know that I would play it for the channel. It doesn't really fit the genre of gaming that we do on the channel. Hollow stone, stone blocks, mortar, and pestles. Yes, Blair White and Caitlyn Jenner are transgender. And yeah, I would definitely rethink your liking of Blair White. She harms the trans community in the hopes of, bettering herself. And then you have Buck Angel, who you may not know, especially if you're younger, but he's a trans man. Um, I think he's former by this point, porn star, who outed one of the Wachowski sisters before she was ready to come out. Um, and he's a huge trans medicalist. He's one of those ones that's like, you have to get surgeries and you have to be like this specific mindset about it of, I'm not actually a man. Like his thing is like he's trans masculine. He's like, I'm not actually a man, but I feel like I should be, so I get these surgeries to do that and this kind of thing. And it's just like hurting the trans community. Yeah, Stray doesn't really fit for the channel, aside from the fact that I have cats. Like it has the, exploration and all that, but it's not like a farm sim. It's not really an RPG. Yeah, no. No, she's not. But I'm not going to tell you what to believe or anything like that. That's up to you, but just be aware that Blair White harms the trans community on a regular basis. Hello, cat. Speaking of you. Absolutely, I understand that it doesn't have to be a within their niche, but you still gotta like build up your stuff and you know, if you're jumping all over the place all the time and it kind of keeps your fans not as stable, like you have ones that love one aspect of your channel but not another. You asked your boyfriend if he would love you if you were trans, and he said yes. That is nice. You know, I do love when there are people like that in the world. You know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that aren't like that. Oh yeah, there's absolutely pros and cons. We've got one of the games that I want to really do in the future is we're getting the Suikoden stuff later. Yes, they can, Autumn. If they haven't had surgeries to like have a hysterectomy or other kind of bottom surgeries, they absolutely can. And a trans girl can still get them pregnant. You know, we have reduced fertility, but we're not like sterile usually. Do do. Make that our last call for now. Well, there's a thing to jumping to new games. I mean, oh, character upgrades. Finally can do those. Okay. You know, I a big part of this channel grew because of how new Harvestella was. You know, and you know my guides, of course, on Portia and stuff like that as well have helped. XP on upgrades for your character. Earn XP through completing orders and quests. So you get the cleaning, keeps your tavern spick and span. Cleaning speed goes up. Haggling, better prices when you're buying, selling. Crafting, speed, whatever. Farming increases the price of fruits and vegetables added to dish. Bartending and sprint speed. Level 1. Doot doot. And now we move a little faster. No, you heard a kid outside yelling, actually. They're outside playing right now. It's about supper time-ish. Reputation force while I get the available orders afterwards. All right. Let those age a day. Yeah, there was a meow just now. Oh, we don't have a lot of porridge left. Uh, I would not say La Harvestella is better than Rune Factory at all. And it's not just because, like, I love Rune Factory as a series. It lacks a lot of things that bring people to the farming sim genre and the RPG genre as well. Hi, Shadow. Yes, you're pitiful. You've been fed, though, tonight. No, you got fed when I got home. Right before you streamed. Which Rune Factory you're talking story-wise? Because Rune Factory 4 has an amazing story. Rune Factory 5's is, okay, not as good, admittedly. But I'd still say it's better than, that of Harvestella's. Harvestella's story was just so predictable. Yeah, farm sims are you sometimes you just want to play one, but you know, over here I do as much farm sims as I do RPGs. Like I try to do the hybrids. But we've been doing a lot of like demos of new games or ones that are kind of showing off here lately. You know, some of them have like different levels of RPG elements. Like I definitely want to do once we get the Suikoden remasters. Release in the next month or so. Well, we actually don't have an exact date, but that's what I want to do on the channel. Because I've had people asking me, like when I talk about Megaten and Suikoden, it's probably two of my favorite franchises. They're like, "Do you play like Final Fantasy?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I prefer these ones." And they're like, "You got to play those on your channel. I got to see them." So there will be actual RPGs I want to play. Maybe next week I'll pull up Eiyuden Chronicles Rising, the prequel to Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes that we're going to get in the next, I think it's March 23rd. It's either March or April 23rd. No, he doesn't want a second dinner. He wants attention. Get some water here. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight this one. We might come back to this more depending on what everyone feels about it. I like it. It's a nice chill game. Um, I do think when Lightyear Frontier comes out in a couple weeks, that may be like the new main game that we play on the channel, but every now and then highlight something new as well. Because I do like highlighting the work of people that are like working hard and doing stuff like that. We'll see what I'm feeling like next week and what the feedback I get from others is. You know, if they want to keep seeing Traveler's Rest, or, you know, like there was just not a lot of people really loved, you know, Immortal Life. I had one person who joined in on it the first time as someone who already played it, but that was it. So it was like, okay, well, I'll play this on my own. Just trying to find, you know, that one game that really hits for everyone, because we had that with I'm not doing God Eater 3. First off, I don't even have it. The closest thing I have to God Eater 3 is the Monster Hunters games. And yeah, I'm an Insect Glaive wielder in those, so, you know, not always the most beautiful looking thing, because I'm not as like amazing with it as some people who can just like get going and then never touch the ground. Uh, do. Anything good and interesting up here? Or just forestry waste? I don't have God Eater 2 either. Yeah, looks like the stuff up here hasn't respawned yet. Nope, can't go that way. I take it you're also an IG wielder there, Jacket? Oh, I'm terrible at that. I'm not like one of the people who like plays it like religiously to the point that they're just insanely obsessed with it. Like they constantly getting like full upgrades for all versions of all weapons and all armor and all of that, and they just can pick any weapon in the drop of a hat and just excel at it. And I'm like, that's not me, man. I like the insect glaive, but I'm not as good on staying aerial. I try, and I know like Rise is probably the best at doing it. Ooh, we got a God Eater fight going on in here now. Of 2 versus 3. What we got down here? Ooh, we got some more stuff down here we can collect. Yeah, you can see we got like the woods and stuff down here, and eventually we get like a fishing rod, I think. I can catch fish down here. And if we go over this way, oh, let me come over here. There's some herbs and aromatic plants. You know, you got a farm over here. You can have the local neighbors. Right, neighbor, you must be the new owner of the tavern next door. Great job, by the way. That place was pretty much in ruins before you arrived. For heaven's sake, where are my manners? I'm Buzz. My family and I welcome you to our farm. Your family? Yes, my wife Holly and I recently purchased this land. We just moved in with our two children, Arthur and Violet. A true blessing from the gods. No worries, I'm getting ready to get out of here myself before too long. This might be our last day in game before I get ready to go to bed. I've been up since too early this morning. We've had to repair more than we'd like, but it's been worth it. Since Holly opened the store, we've started getting orders from all over the kingdom. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask her. Build. Wow, I see you finally got around to constructing your first building, huh? Don't worry, Buzz will explain how this works. At the moment, you only have the barn and chicken coop available. The barn will allow you to take care of your large animals, such as pigs, cows, and sheep. On the other hand, the chicken coop is for smaller animals, such as chickens. On the right side of each building, you see how many of such buildings you currently build on your farm. See all your available resources. Remember, you have to carry the building materials in your inventory to use them. Yep. And how you construct your, yeah, how to construct them, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean you find it expensive? I'll be damned, neighbor. That's the cost price. If I had made it any cheaper, I'd be losing money. It's all for the time being. Do you have the necessary resources? Yeah, yes. So you need 30 gold, 15 stone, or whatever that is, 30 nails, 50 planks. Yeah. Have fun with your stream. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here soon because my throat is starting to hurt. My voice. I'm not used to talking as much. So this next couple weeks when I'm on the day shift is going to suck. I'm gonna come home and my throat's gonna be hurting every single day. I have a feeling. Anyways, let's see. Do. Okay, I got 9 things of porridge and 13 things of water. How are these coming along? Reserve. Okay, we're almost ready for Grand Reserve. Those are still unaged. Why do I need a brat stall? No. Yeah, I don't know what to buy with my points with this now. I mean, I guess I could get lager. Um, Sumid and wheat. Lager. Do 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 do. I do enjoy the music to this. Cat, get out of there. I forgot to take that with me today. Oh well. But yeah, why do I need a Bratz doll there? Autumn. I almost called you Amber. Do 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 do. Cat, you're blocking my way. He's being a jerk, like usual. Cat, quit blocking the way. Whatever, go curl up in there. Yeah, that's fine. Um, see. Hey, nails for that don't apply over there. So let's do over here. Perfect. Do 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 do. You think I need a Bratz doll just because it would look adorable? I mean, I have cats for that. Oh, let's move this over here. And now I have access to that right there. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night after this day's over. I am tired. And I am ready for bed. What have we got over here? Let's see. Do some stone blocks. This is going to be a day I don't think I'm going to be doing much selling of stuff because I'm waiting on my crops to grow in. It's been a very crafting day. I don't know. Next week I might hook up the Switch reader and play an actual RPG or something. We'll see. Oh. That one I probably could have let grow longer. So aside from the whole birthday shenanigans, what else is new with you, Autumn? You've gotten quiet. Which is usually a sign that either you're playing another game or you've fallen asleep. Hmm. Okay, we should have more than enough space for everything we need. Get a bunch of water. Okay, what do we want over here? Hinges. Would let me do a lot of these things. Ooh, an aging shelf where you can cure some products. Interesting. You're trying to gain weight, I'm trying to lose weight. My voice does what? Put you to sleep? We'll make one of those and put in the, How do I have a calm voice? 'Cause I'm calm? Okay, let's see. We're gonna do that. That. Cat, you're a goofball. Quit being a goofball. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night on this stream. It's a little shorter than originally intended, but I'm still getting used to this new sleep cycle, so I'm gonna call it a night here. Don't forget to join the Discord and get the discussion going of what games we want to see me play next time. And for those who are watching after the fact, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will catch you all next time. Seriously, next time.